Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is Saturday the 11th of July, and that means it's Embellishments on the 11th. Yay! So I'm actually pre-recording for once. I have got myself into gear and managed to get organised. So it's actually Thursday morning for me. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and I start work at 8:30. So I thought I would jump on before work and show you what I'd created. So carrying on from last month, if anybody watched last month and remembers, I did cakes. That was my theme for last month's embellishments. So this month I have done a drink, sort of tea, coffee sort of themed embellishments for this month. So I'm just taking them out of the tub. I've done a few. I've actually, like I said, I've been quite prepared this month. So first of all, I made these little like frappe type drinks, and I've made 5 of everything in this collection of embellishments. So it's a die cut set. I have die cut the base layer 3 times so that it's nice and thick, and then I've die cut a little label which I've popped up on a card layer with the little oval in the centre for the centre label. On the back, well, sort of, I've actually sandwiched between the backing layers. I've sandwiched the whipped cream layer, which I've cut out of a glitter cardstock, which you can just about see. You probably can't see it in the camera, but you can just about see the glitter in when you're holding the thing for real. And then over the top of that, I have done vellum. So I've done a layer of vellum on the front and a layer of vellum on the back so that it encases the whipped cream in the vellum, and sticking out from the vellum I have done the little straw in stripy yellow and white cardstock that had got little sort of embossed glittery bits on it as well. So I thought they were super cute, so I made 5 of those. I also made little teacups, takeaway teacups. So again, I've made the backing out of 3 layers to make it nice and sturdy. I've done this, what's obviously it's supposed to be the corrugated cup protector. I've actually cut that out of corrugated card, out of the chip cap packaging that I use. So it flattened down in the die cutting machine, and then I was able to die cut it, and it left the embossing in there really nicely, so you get the sort of corrugated look on it. So and it meant that I only needed to do 1 layer, which was really useful. I've then cut the cup tops out of glittery white paper, and then I made these little tags, and I made those by using some washi tape that I'd got that's got writing on it, and I just laid that over a little bit of cardstock and then die cut the little tag, inked around the edges. I've inked around the edges of everything, and then I've added this little tiny bit of string to the tag, and then I've put a plain tag on the back, and then I have layered that between the cup and the lid, so you get your little dangly tag from your coffee cup. And I did 2 different designs because I have made all of these using scraps. So I should have said at the beginning of the video, this is a collaboration. It's hosted by the lovely Deb Houck of Deb Houck's Crafty Cottage. There are lots of other ladies involved in this collaboration. They will all be listed in the description box below this video. Please do go and check them out. The idea is to make up embellishments, and I am trying to use up all of my scraps, all of my paper scraps. I've got a bin full of paper scraps. So for these ones I had enough paper scraps to do them all the same, but for these ones I didn't. So I just picked coordinating papers and did 2 in the stripy, and then I've used the stripy on the straws on that one, and then I did 3 in this pattern here, and what was left I used to make the little labels for that one. So I really am trying to use up all my scraps. So I made those. I also made some little shakers, some little coffee cup shakers. So I've used this really lovely little sort of honeycomb paper. So all of the cups have got a little bee in the background. I used the bee paper, and then there was a coordinating paper that didn't have any bees. So I've cut the frame out of those. So each shaker, like I say, has got a little bee in the background, and then I have filled the shaker with all different tones of brown and copper sequins, and some little brown and copper micro beads as well, so that you get the nice shaking, rattly noise in there. I've made the little silver spoon just out of a spoon die cut, and then I've just used a ball stylus to give it a little bit of shape. I hand cut a little cookie. I just punched a circle, and then I just nibbled out the edges to make it look a bit more like a cookie shape. And I've inked it all, and I've gone in with a Copic marker and put some little chocolate chips on, and then I cut two little, they're actually ice cubes from a different set, but I cut them in white glitter cardstock, and I thought they looked like little sugar cubes just on the edge of the cup there. So again, I made 5 of those. And then what came out of the inside, I was going to throw it away, the inside of the cup, and then I thought, well, that just seems wasteful. So I made some little like beaker drinks. So this is just the waste part from the shaker, because I actually cut the frame of the shaker from foam core board. So I used the centre of the foam core board and the centre of the pattern paper that I've used to cover the frame to create this little one. So that's the body of the drink, and then I've added in, this is actually a yellow paper clip. I've just snipped it and bent it to suit, and then I've just hot glued it into the top there. I've made some little tiny flowers in different yellows, and I've stuck them down over the top of these little tiny green leaves, and some yellow stamens just sticking up there. And then I've got the little white flower with the white pearl in it. I've put a little sentiment that I cut from a paper that I'd got, and I've inked around the edges of that. Again, I've inked around the edges of the main thing as well. I stuck these little tiny sort of ambery coloured jelly pearl gem things on, and then a little pearl bow just at the top there. And I made 5 of those, and they're all the same apart from the fact they've got different sentiment on each one. And then finally, because that wasn't enough, I decided to create these. So again, I've created 5, they're all the same, and I've created a little matchbook with on this sort of wood effect paper. It's got the little gold trim across the top there, some little gems, the love hearts of what have come out of this teapot die cut that I've cut in gold. I've layered that over a little sort of scalloped circly thing that I've cut out of what was left over of the yellow and white striped paper. I've cut a little doily, mini doily, and I cut that out of the paper that I used to make these cups, because I had a massive scrap of that one. And then I've just inked around the edges. I've used fossilized amber mostly for this. 1 or 2 things I have used scattered straw, but mostly I've used fossilized amber to ink all around the edges. I have die cut the edge of the paper there, and then I've cut another one of the die cuts, but I've cut it out this time. I've cut it out of the yellow, and again I've inked that and I've layered that over the top here, and then I've die cut this little tiny hello in Centura Pearl in the anthracite colour. It's all held together with a bit of Velcro, and when you open it up, you've got 2 little stick pin teapots. So they were nice and simple to make. I've got the little frame pieces. For this one, I just found some really big sort of iridescent-y clear pearls for the body of the teapot, and a pearl-topped stick pin. For these ones, I used the yellowy pearl-topped stick pin with the little silver. It's 2 pieces, this little one that comes in, and then I found a yellow sort of cone bead, large cone bead, which I've used for the body of the coffee pot in there. And then obviously they're just stuck through on that part of the little envelope to keep it together, and then it all just closes up like that. And I made 5 of those. There we go. So that's what I made for this month's embellishments on the 11th. I hope you enjoyed having a look at all the embellishments that I've made. I've really enjoyed making them this month. It's been loads of fun. I've had the time to enjoy it, so that's been really good. I am going to package them all up, and then these will join all my other embellishments on my side to be sent out in racks and Happy Mail throughout the year. So that's it from me for now. Don't forget to go and check out all the other lovely ladies in the collaboration. And I will have another video up tomorrow. It's Alicia's Halloween hop tomorrow, so don't forget to tune in for that one. And I will also have posted a video this morning for Christmas in the summer, so busy weekend, and I've got lots of crafting to do ready for next weekend too. So that's it for me for now. Thank you so much for all of my new subscribers, and I really appreciate everybody that has subscribed to my channel, and thank you to everybody else that has been subscribed for a really long time and has been sending me lots of lovely messages on all my videos. I really do enjoy reading them. I do read each and every one. I don't always get the time I would like to respond to everything, what with work and everything, but I do read them all. And yeah, it's fantastic having you all along for the journey. So that's it for me for now, and I will see you all again very soon in another crafty video. Bye for now.